Welcome to the My AZ Lawyers Law Firm podcast. We provide an informative guide regarding estate planning laws so you can find the best strategic way to pass down your estate to your loved ones. At My AZ Lawyers, our experienced estate planning attorneys dedicate themselves to help you every step of the way to make sure that your wishes are clear. This podcast series is reviewed and approved by attorney Candace Callan.
In this podcast, we'll review the differences between a living will and a last will testament, and how they could both help you plan your estate. Although a living will and a last will and testament both share the word will, they are two very different documents. Both can be extremely beneficial in various circumstances, and are considered to be crucial to the estate planning process because they address different areas of estate planning in Arizona. Ask your Mesa estate planning lawyer to help you decide whether one or both of these important documents would be beneficial for you. First, we need to define what a living will is. A living will is a legally binding document that makes preparations for potential medical situations, an illness, or other significant life changes that might prevent you from being unable to communicate your wishes or make decisions for yourself. If a devastating health condition or accident happens, such as being in a vegetative state on life support or you become mentally incapacitated after a traumatic brain injury, a living will ensure that your wishes for your medical care will be known and honored. In your living will, you have the opportunity to clearly state what type of medical treatments and care you would or would not like to receive in anticipated medical situations. Additionally, a living will be drafted with your Gilbert estate planning attorney and will offer other benefits after you pass away. You can specify whether you would or would not like to donate your organs and which ones, whether you want to have an autopsy done, and what you would like to happen to your remains. Directives regarding burial and cremation can be outlined in detail. If you decide that creating a living will is the right choice for you, you'll also want to pair it with another important estate planning document, the Healthcare Power of Attorney form. This complementary document names someone you trust and gives them legal authority to make medical decisions on your behalf if you are unable to do so yourself. Creating both a living will and a healthcare power of attorney is a crucial part of the preparation for the unexpected. Although these can be difficult issues to consider, you'll enjoy peace of mind knowing that your wishes will be respected and that your family will face less stress in a difficult time. Next, we need to define what a last will and testament is. In casual language, a last will and testament are commonly simplified to a will. When people discuss the benefits of having a will as part of estate planning, they are usually referring to a last will and testament rather than a living will. A last will and testament are separate from a living will that carries out medical instructions. Instead, a last will and testament is a legally binding document drafted by your Tempe estate planning law firm that details how your estate, assets, and debts will be managed and distributed after you pass away. The focus of this estate planning document is who will inherit and receive your home and other assets you leave behind. It is typically complemented by a power of attorney, which gives a specified person or persons legal authority to sell your real estate, manage your bank accounts, and other similar actions if applicable. Your last will and testament will also address posthumous decisions that are not addressed by the medical directives in a living will. One of the most important reasons to write a last will and testament is so that your family or friends can manage your assets after your death. If someone dies without a will and without surviving children, or with a homemade will that was not legally binding called intestate, their assets will be sent to probate court in Arizona. This lengthy process will determine who receives your assets or the proceeds from your assets according to Arizona's intestacy laws, not according to your wishes. If your Arizona estate planning lawyer has drafted a legal last will and testament, your assets will be distributed according to your wishes in your estate planning documents. A last will and testament ensure that the probate court honors and follows your wishes for your remaining assets. Both a living will and a last will and testament are crucial estate planning documents to create sooner rather than later. Although they are different, both documents complement each other and work together to ensure that your wishes are respected after your death. Draft legally binding estate planning documents with Arizona's top-rated estate planning lawyers. Estate planning isn't just about deciding who will get your assets when you die. You can also use the process to tell your doctors and loved ones how you would like certain issues to be addressed if you are ever in a medical condition that doesn't allow you to articulate those wishes yourself. If you are thinking about drafting a living will or a last will and testament, power of attorney directives, a living trust, or other estate planning documents, consult with the experienced attorneys at MyAZ Lawyers. We specialize in assisting individuals through the complexities and challenges of estate planning with compassion, respect, and a thorough understanding of Arizona state law. Our lawyers can help you determine which documents are necessary for your situation and provide affordable, solid legal solutions. Contact MyAZ Lawyers today to gain the peace of mind that comes with careful estate planning. Call us today at 480-448-9800 or visit us online at myazlawyers.com.
Thank you for listening to the MyAZ Lawyers Law Firm podcast. Whether you have a complex estate consisting of several properties, businesses, and other sources of income, or if you want to leave money for your children or grandchildren to go to college, at the MyAZ Lawyers Law Firm, we can help you get your affairs in order before it's too late. See all the benefits that come with a properly planned estate by scheduling your free consultation.